Phaedra, my kid's crying, but you don't know what the you're talking about.
Man, Johnson, let's go. Dunk on someone. Oh!
Frank. Second free throw for Brooks. It's off! It's off!
Passes the business. Biombo!
Mikhail has it! Oh, come on, baby. 4 seconds.
I didn't even know SSBBW existed.
Oh, shit!
You said both cheeks were gonna be spread.
I beat the shit out of Aaron Carter.
Cam Johnson, deep three! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Looking for somebody.
Oh, what the fuck? What just happened? What just happened?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in Suns Valley Podcast Summer League 22. I know you're all excited, right? Like people are saying in the chat, though, at least we get to watch Ish play. That's going to be exciting. Like, wouldn't it be cool if Ish went off for like 30? Because he's not supposed to, right? Like, he's not some prolific scorer. He's just the only player of note for the Phoenix Suns that's actually playing. But he's not really like a shot creator. But I would love to see them just go to Ish and let him do his thing. But I don't think they're going to do that, right? What's going on, Chainsaw? What up, Diego? Intrepid in the house. What up, Dat Homie? Says, this is our year, fellas. I feel it. Well, if we get Kevin Durant, it's our year. But if we fall short of Kevin Durant, I'm not going to be waving an orange flag early like I was this whole last season. We could go the entire season with like the best record in the West again, and I still wouldn't believe it. J.O., my bad, bro. Baby Malo in the house. What up? I think I already said Intrepid, but what's going on, man? Burner, what up? Yeah, it's a dirty hat. It's got dust on it, you know, Burner, but it's kind of like good luck dust. I don't really want to wash it, you know. Not quite yet. JP says, where the hell is Kai Soda? Now, isn't that the $1 million question? I think Kai Soda is still technically injured, and he's not even playing for Gilas, which is the Filipino national team. So me and Romp need to get on that and start making some more videos. Let's see what's going on with this scoreboard. So they've got this is actually the score of Golden State and New York. Just waiting on this game to end until they'll start our game. Unless you guys see the Suns game start, in which I'll try to figure that out. And right now, one more time. Like, who cares about this Golden State New York Knicks game? It's Summer League. Man. Pretty much, Burner. Yeah, Jo says, I heard Lundberg is gone. Anyone knows? Yeah, Lundberg is gone, dude. So basically, I'm thinking about making a video about it, but we passed on giving him any sort of... Let me put it to you this way. I'm not really happy that we had money to give Damian Lee a guaranteed contract, but we didn't have a guaranteed minimum contract for Ife. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. To me, that is not a good move. Like, I don't hate Damian Lee as a person. I don't have anything against him. He seems like a super nice guy, you know, but why do we have guaranteed money for him, but we don't have guaranteed money for Ife? And the reason I say that is because Ife is at least a facilitator. He's a point forward. Like, Ife could be out here helping orchestrate offense in a pinch, Damian Lee is at best catch and shoot. So, like, what's the point? You're right, Burner. I mean, Ife did not play a lot, but if you know what Ife's game is, like his style of play, it fits for what the Suns need way more than Damian Lee. And I'm not saying that you can't have both, or you could have both. I'm just saying, why do you feel comfortable giving Damian Lee the money, but you don't feel comfortable giving it to Ife? Like Damian Lee is some sort of like anything. Like, you guys see what the Warriors fans were saying in the video I made on Damian Lee? They're just like, good, thank God, thank you for getting him off of our team. Like, they were afraid they'd never be rid of him because of nepotism. So, I don't know. Guess I'm just venting about that situation because I'm technically not happy about it, man. I just feel like, I don't know. I know we have a lot bigger fish to fry, right? We're worried about Kevin Durant and stuff, but Ife was nice, man. Ife could really pass the ball, and I just, like, you can't give this dude a minimum contract. You can't give him $1.3 million. No? Okay. Dat Homie says, is anyone worried about the cover curse? Not gonna lie, that did cross my mind, bro. That definitely crossed my mind. But I don't know. Isn't that just kind of a Madden thing? Isn't that more of a Madden curse? Burner says, cover curse. Book had a Kardashian with him. It should cancel it out. Yeah, you can't beat that Kardashian curse. Does anybody know if he's really done with her? Because there's conflicting reports on that. You know, like they had pictures. You remember that picture that came out with Mikhail hanging out with the two of them? Like 3 days after they said they broke up? I don't know. But then they weren't really at you didn't really see pictures of them touching or talking or being close to each other at that Sixers owner party that everybody was at dressed in all white. So I don't know. I hope they're done. That'd be really nice. All right, 43 seconds on this game. Santos, the Brazilian Doncic, if you'd believe it. I was kind of thinking that, Burner. Like, man, but it is one of the most famous people in the world, right? Like, and her family, those ladies have cursed NBA players going back a decade. Baby says Ish will be the MVP this game. Watch. He better be, bro. They better go through Ish. I mean, or I'll be honest, I'm excited to see if there's anybody on this summer roster that looks good enough to take in. Like, we're gonna all be judge of that. But I have low hopes, man. Robert Sarver doesn't spend a nickel putting these teams together. He does not care about the summer league anymore. But I guess that's a good problem to have, right? All right, the game started. Bet. See if we can't find it. I mean, I'm watching it. I'm on the channel whenever it pops on, but let me go ahead and switch over to the Suns Gamecast. Yeah, they don't have the Suns Gamecast up yet, but it should be up soon. For now, enjoy this credit card ad. All right, and these digital D&D Suns Valley podcast brought to you by D&D Beyond. Not working yet. All right, so that game's over. Hopefully they switch immediately. Just switch. No one needs to see the post game. Double T for real, bro. I want Ish playing like 32 to like 40 minutes. And I want to see Ish taking shots. I want to see Ish cooking. So we're going up against Scottie Pippen Jr. and Sharif O'Neal. I mean, it'd be cool to see one of those legends' sons make it in the NBA. And Scottie Pippen Jr. seems like he might not even be a bust. Intrepid, is it true or not, man? Was it just a hoax? Black Void said, what do I think about the top 3 picks in the summer league? So Banchero looks like a baby Jimmy Buckets. Holmgren looked great in the first game and then not as good, obviously, in the second game, but I think he's got a real shot to be something. And then I haven't seen the third pick play yet, man. I don't even think I've seen him play. Dat Homie says, why are people so upset with Booker being on the cover? I think so. You have like people saying that that Jokic deserves it because he's 2-time MVP. Like, how come they're not giving him a 2K cover? But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm kind of shocked they gave it to Booker. I'm really shocked they gave it to Booker, but that's freaking awesome. And then if we get KD, it's just going to be Suns season, man. But if not, we're screwed. Yeah, I don't think I got to like John who says Jabari Smith played against Banchero. Yeah, I didn't really get to see his highlights. I was just watching Banchero highlights. Double T says he hopes Chet turns out to be good. Dude, he looks like he's going to be good. And he's got such good teammates. Like, if that Oklahoma City core stays together, it's going to be crazy. Sundo says he's worn out. Too much overtime for Sundo. Burner's not gonna take that lightly. No cap. Whatever pizza commercial this is got me. Pizza Hut, the Edge. I'm about to have to order me up an Edge pizza. Suns Valley Podcast brought to you by Pizza Hut. Go get yourself an Edge. What's going on, Chris? Yeah, Sundo, you know, he's planning on making a slight appearance. Sundo, I sent you a new StreamYard invite. Let's see if I can't get away with the free version of StreamYard. So I can cut that cost because gas is so cheap and the economy is so hot right now. Come on. How do they not have this game ready to be started? Freaking commercials, man. It's Summer League. No one's watching. But Burner, I haven't had Pizza Hut in... God, I can't even remember. Pizza Hut. But that Edge pizza looked good, though. JP says, do I think the Suns are screwed if they don't get KD? How are they going to get another scorer? I definitely think they're screwed if they don't get KD. They've put all their eggs in the KD basket. And if we don't get him, I don't see how the team that got obliterated by Luka with Chris Paul getting older, I don't see how we, I don't see how it's any different next season. But that's me. I'm pessimistic, man. We have to get better, and I don't know if there's enough players left to allow us to get better because we've just been sitting here waiting. Diego, if Schroeder's still out there, that's somebody that... See, I don't know if the Suns have enough money, though, bro. That's the thing. We barely have any money. So he would have to be willing to come here on a minimum, probably. Or... Yeah, JP says got Damian Lee though. LMAO. LMAO. Damn, Scottie Pippen Jr. don't look nothing like his dad. You guys can hear this a little bit.
And Sharif, look, you've been pretty honest about how, you know, your father, Shaquille O'Neal, wanted you to stay in school, but you said that this is something you felt like you needed to do. What are your short-term goals going forward here?
You know, I just want to keep fighting. I went through a lot, and
I'm excited to watch Shaq's son play, and I'm not gonna lie, Shaq was one of my favorite players ever. And I don't know, it's just something weird about nepotism, right? Like, it don't matter. It's not, you know, it's just his son or whatever, but you want to see his son do well. And his son don't look nothing like his dad. Kind of in the face, but the body, hell no. Hell no. What do you guys think? Have you guys watched Sharif O'Neal play at all?
I went through a couple rough years, and it's always in the past now, so I'm ready to hoop. That's all.
I says the Suns don't need KD. We have to give so much for him. Why don't we just get some better bench players and a better forward and Crowder that can at least score 15 points a game? Crowder can't do that. Well, we don't have any money. So that's part of the problem. Jock Landale, though, I really like him as a bench player. And I'm happy about Josh Okogie. But he's not much of a scorer yet, but he's like 23 years old. But as a defender, y'all gonna love Josh Okogie. But yeah, man, it's tough. We sat around and let all kinds of trades and signings happen because we're waiting and hoping we're gonna get Kevin Durant. And now everybody's already grabbing everybody. Dante DiVincenzo left. Rubio got signed. Dragic got signed by the Bulls. Loney, I agree. He says no KD, no finals, period. I agree. I agree, man. And like, why do you think there's reports as soon as stuff started getting serious with the Suns? Why do you think that reports started coming out about oh, Golden State might be willing to make an offer to get Kevin Durant? Yeah. What do you... Of course they are, because they actually smell a threat. Us plus KD, they don't want to run up into that. Jono, I thought Rubio re-signed with the Cavs. I could be wrong. I hope he didn't re-sign, but I thought I heard he re-signed with the Cavs. Double T, I agree the Nets do want too much for KD, but I respect it. I respect it. If we say we were in the position where we had KD and we were losing him and we were losing everybody, right? Like, if that was us, I would hope that Robert Sarver would play it like this. It's like, Sarver, take your time. Don't you dare trade him away for nothing. You better get every drop of talent you can get back. So, like, I do respect the way that Sean Marks and them are going about it. It just doesn't help us. I respect it, but I hate it. You know? But if you believe Flex, it sounds like it's a damn done deal. You know? Like, the biggest Flex from Jersey fan I know is Torrey Jones. You know, so you ask Torrey Jones, does he think Flex is right? He's going to say, of course. And I trust Torrey, so that means I trust Flex. All right, we got Doris Burke calling the game today. Doris Burke in the house. Why? Because it's a Lakers game. Yeah, Intrepid, I know. Nobody does. Burner, yeah, they don't want to give up Scotty Barnes. I mean, think about it. If Booker, we don't want to give up Booker, right? And that's understandable. But like, if we had Barnes, like, say that Booker was the rookie of the year, would you want to give up your rookie of the year on a rookie contract who looks like an absolute super stud? Would you want him to go for Kevin Durant, who's 34 years old, had an Achilles injury and other injuries, and was going to cost through the roof and all of that, man. Like, that's... And you got to gut your team. I don't see why the Raptors would make that choice, you know. Plus, they already got their title, man. They're not... Like, we're the type of team that needs to sell out for our first title. Yeah, Mala, they're taking their sweet-ass time.
The way unequivocally.
Ish. Ish looking good.
The most experienced player on this Suns roster, as he is the only player from the Suns active roster last season. He's already had a busy
She's kind of bad. This is Sundo's girl, Cassidy Hubbers.
But he just returned from Rwanda, playing for the Uganda national team. In fact, he just got back on Tuesday, and he told me his eyes are still burning from the jet lag, and he's been getting IVs.
Oh, damn. Wainwright has jet lag. Man, it sounds like he's giving excuses, letting us know he's going to be a bust tonight. Baby said Ish looking like an all-star. LeBron in the house in a dope-ass shirt. That shirt looks like it cost more than my freaking house and car combined. These Lakers fans, I mean, some of them just look so ridiculous. All right, jump ball. We're going to learn who these players are together. All right, 21, our point guard. Getting a screen. Wainwright saves the ball. Wainwright takes a screen. Wainwright, floater. Oh, foul. Wainwright going to the line. Get off him, tiny white boy. Man, let's go. Double T, I was wondering if he played well in Uganda, but she didn't even talk about that. Here he is at the line. Clanks his first free throw. Oh, come on, Ish.
His passport has a lot of stamps.
Diego, oh, you already know Tori's happy they signed. I don't even have to ask Tori. You already know he's happy that Dame signed. Tori would spend every penny that the Blazers have. He would bankrupt their city and their franchise. He would let the city of Portland burn or drown underwater before he let Dame get away. Pippen Jr. with an alley-oop. Slapped away. Who is this? Who is this? Wright just hit our lanky number 30 who did a Euro step, and it kind of looked like a travel. Could have been, but then he looked at his left hand like Shaq. Uh-oh. Wright, step back. Wright pulls, in and out. Who is this number 30 goon? Roland, is that who it is? Oliver Sarr? What? Okay, yeah, Oliver Sarr. Nice Euro. All right. It was a nice Euro. It was not a travel. All right, so far I like Sarr. Pippen kicks it out to White Boy. White Boy shoots the midi. Clank. Sarr. The all-Sar gets the rebound. King with the ball. King with a step back. Short, but I do like the confidence. All right, I'll bring it back when they're talking about Ish. Oh, Sar just beat a layup off the backboard and then throws a dime. Somebody threw a dime full court pass. This team is 10 times better than last season's team. I can already tell, man. Pippen with the no-look dish. Sarr chases the layup and it changes the shot. Right to the basket. I don't hate Right. He looks like a little Isaiah Cannon. Pippen gets ripped. Right with the rip. Pump fake. Ish back to Right. Ish be selfish. And a clank for King. Yeah, for real, dat homie. Scottie Pippen Jr. gets a screen. Drive, bad layup, but King pushed and fouled. Lewis King. Ish Wainwright. He got the ball. Okay, so Wright got that steal, right? Just straight up pick Scottie Pippen Jr.'s pocket before he can get to half court. And he couldn't really control the ball on the fast break. But once he got it, he had to pump fake. He turns, he hits Ish wide open for three, and Ish just turned it down and passed it right back to Right. Like, wow, this isn't really my range. What'd you say, Ivy? Did I see campaign Instagram story? No, I didn't. You have to send that. You have to put that in the Discord, man. Right? Get it over to Louis King. Wainwright. Come on, Wainwright. Be selfish. King trying. Ish for three. Oh, Ish drains the three. And he's smiling. All right. Scottie Pip takes a screen. Oh my gosh, Wright is a decent defender so far. So Pippen pulls up off of a pick and roll, and Wright just would have beat the shit out of it. So he had to double clutch and throw up some bullshit. No good. Max Christie at the line. Max Christie's that dude who they had that viral video of him where, like, if you look at the bottom of Max Christie's face, like just from the nose down, he looks exactly like a young Kobe Bryant. Freaky. Like, Doug Christie might want to make sure. Burr said Gabe's already salivating on these mediocre players. Bro, you already know. All right, Sar, my guy. I'm already ready to sign Sar. Okay, nice rebound. Get it to Ish. Right. Pressed. Gets a screen from Sar. Pass to Sar. Sar goes up. Sar gets fouled. He's going to the line. Oliver Sar, huh? I love it. What's going on, Optic? David Balon, yeah, that D-book in the bathtub was like, that's a meme, bro. That needs to be used as a meme. Darvin Ham looks like he has a giant knot on the side of his head, like he ran into a doorknob. Jesus, get this man a doctor. Is that a boil? Is that permanent? Sar, free throw. Clean. Suns look good. Jaden Hardy looks nice to me, man. Jaden Hardy looks nice to me. Pippen gets a handoff, driving. Uh-oh! He kind of bulldozes through Right and gets to the rack. His layup hits the backboard, and then Sar beats it. But it was goaltending. They get the bucket. I don't know what LeBron is laughing at, but he's crying on the sideline. Carter with the ball. Our other point guard now, Carter. Oh, Carter gets it slapped off of his knee. Nope. It's going off Scottie Pippen Jr. Yeah, I'm sure Dallas is going to be good next year. I think it's going to be interesting because they don't have Jalen Brunson. But, like, obviously Jalen Brunson's super helpful. But Luka is just... Don't you want the ball... Doesn't the ball end up in Luka's hands, like, regardless? So, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Burner, I saw Frank Kaminsky sign with the Hawks today. Kind of upset, right? You know what it is, Burner. It's like when you have a girlfriend that, like, she's good to you and she's good enough, you know, and you just leave her on the back burner. And then you find out that she's dating some other dude and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I was going to come back to you. I was going to call you. I was just checking out my other options. You couldn't have just relaxed? And some other dude comes in with his grubby hands. And, you know, you've been there, I'm sure, Burner. You're a heartbreaker, I'm sure. You can't only be dating waifu pillows. Yeah, Retina. It's just going to change the dynamic of their offense, so that'll be interesting. But getting Christian Wood was crazy. Rollin, so you're saying, you know, disposable with Sarr. Like, that's kind of true, right? Like, I like Sarr a little bit already, but Jock Landale makes Kaminsky completely expendable. We don't need Kaminsky. We have Jock Landale. Iverson says people on Twitter saying DraftKings have removed the odds for KD's next team. KD's on the way. Don't get my hopes up, Iverson. All right. Don't get my hopes up. That's all I have to say. All right. Ish pump fake. Ish pat. Ish is being... Let me put it to you this way. Ish is playing basketball right now as if it's a real game in the real NBA, and he's playing with Chris Paul and Devin Booker and Ayton and McHale, and he's the... You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. He's just being a role player. He's not even trying to get his, and I would like to see him get his. Nude if possible. All right. 3 goes up. Oh, ugly jumper, but Christie gets the rebound. Christie with a floater from the free throw line, and it goes in. A shot put looking free throw. Carter looks scared with the handle, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He looks scared. Ish for 3. In and out. So whoever this Carter kid is, he looks really nervous right now. He might be talented, but he looks super nervous. Ish bringing it up. Ish to right. Right drive, snatch back to Ish. Ish, handoff. Give it back to Ish. Carter gets it slapped out of bounds. Carter is not ready for the moment, folks. That's what I want to see, Burner. Doomer, I'll look out for Jaden Hardy, man. I'll have to really look out for... I start looking into his game, like, as far as watching him in the summer league and stuff. Wright inbounding. Wright looks like if Bledsoe and Isaiah Cannon had a baby. Lewis King, snatch back. No good, not even close. Wenyen Gabriel Jr., just kidding, but he looks like Wenyen Gabriel. Right for 3, no good. Scottie Pippen gets the rebound on the run. Nice pocket pass, stolen by Wright. I love this dude Wright's defense. Wright drives, kicks it to King in the corner. Decides to take it and scores baseline. Impressive. Lewis King doing work. Handoff. No idea who number 17 is with the ball. Pump fake, kicks back to White Boy, pulls the three. White Boy slaps the three. Got hit by Carter. That could have been an and one. Wright kicks it to Wenyan Gabriel III. Handoff to Carter. Carter throws it to, I think, Monty Williams on the bench. Carter is not ready for the NBA, not even Summer League. Doomer guy, Mavs fan says, who's the young guy for the Phoenix fans are looking for on this summer roster? Nobody, bro. We have nobody. We have no youth. We're playing Ish Wainwright, so we're just trying to enjoy that. But we don't have nobody. Maybe one of these dudes will step up. This kid Wright looks like a really good defender, and then that dude Sar is kind of nice so far, but could just be a good quarter. Yeah, good point, Burner. That sounds fair. Any white dude on the court's just romp. Scottie Pippen at the line. Scottie Pippen's got some nice passing ability, man. Really does. I want to see what his jumper looks like here at the free throw line. Great form. Hits the first free throw. So are they going to bring Sharif O'Neal in, or is he like... How can... He must not be going to make the team, man. It's like they just... Like, are they worried about ratings? Why are they bringing in legacies like this? I don't get it if they're not going to play him. All right. Carter bringing it up. Looks like he's ready to shit his pants. Our bowl looking ass dude hands it off. Lewis King going to the rack with his left hand. Lewis King doesn't look scared. He looks like he's like 6'11", 6'10" with some nice handles. Maybe he's not that tall, but he's skinny. Lewis King at the line. First free throw, back iron, no good. What's going on, everybody? Hit the like button, y'all, if you haven't. Helped me trick the algorithm a little bit into thinking we're a good YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Who's the center? He got a long-ass name on the jersey. Yeah, I can't wait to figure that out. I'll have to listen. Lewis King hits the second free throw. Max Christie bringing it up. Who is 17? Jones passes it out.
You're all about that bling.
Carter at the three-point line. Nope. Wenyan Gabriel Bowl gets knocked down. Luau Achul. I have no idea how to say that. But put Sar back in the game, for the love of God. Timothy says Golden State drop to 4th best odds and might drop to 8th or 10th best odds. But why? Like, who did they lose other than Gary Payton Jr. that's really going to hurt them? I don't see. I think Golden State's going to be right back at the tippy top of the West next season. What do you guys think? Double T, I agree, man. Ish needs to just act like he's KD for our entertainment. I mean, like, he knows that we came to see him. We're not here to watch Luau Cinder Bowl play. Ugh. Shoot Ish. I'm tweeting that shit out right now, and it's gonna just bang on Twitter. Ish is gonna see it. He's gonna message me back and say, "You're right. What was I thinking? Would you like to hang out sometime? Like, maybe we could shoot around. Maybe you could teach me how to shoot a little bit. I've seen your videos of you shooting on Twitter. You're better than me. You're better than most NBA players." Am I still live? Oh, shit. Doomer fan says, how are y'all with KD rumors Would you gut your team and picks for him? Doomer, I would. I would gut the team. I would do it. If I end up with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and KD, I'm willing to gut the team and just have role players around him. But a lot of Suns fans don't have the stomach for that. They don't. And like a lot of people think we're not going to have to gut our team. They think we're going to be able to get KD without McHale. Like, I don't see how that's happening. Sundo is supposed to be here, but he might be slinking out on us. Burner says the picks are fine to trade, but Burner, it's like you gotta give them somebody good, right? Like, especially with the ridiculous asking price they're going with. How do you go from the price they're asking to getting away with giving them stuff that doesn't include McHale? Like, I think Suns fans just have to rip that Band-Aid off if they ever want KD. Lewis King inbounds. Floater, no good. Not sure who our white boy is, number 41. Who is this for Golden State going to the rack? Dude is tall as life.
Detroit Mercy, 26 years old, undrafted back in 2016 in the California Classic. He had some good moments for the Lakers, averaged 12.3 points per game.
Rollins said Brooklyn wants Sar, deal breaker.
Made his NBA debut back on January 2nd.
Keep your hands off of my Sar. Dinesh, if the Raptors want KD, they can have him, but apparently they don't want him for Scotty Barnes. Free throw, no good. Minol, I think, is this dude's name on the Suns. Right, my guy, baby Isaiah Cannon. Kicks to Carter. Screen from baby Bismack. Right, back to Carter. No. White boy three, no good. Baby Bismack with the baby putback. Who is baby Biz? Reith. Reith. Yeah, Doomer, most Suns fans truly think that we're going to get KD. And maybe I'm the odd one out. Maybe I'm the one that is giving up too much, you know. This dude looks like Stromile Swift. That's his new name, number 26, Stromile Swift Jr. He kind of does, Burner, but do you remember Stromile Swift? That'll tell me how old you really are, Burner. Jones driving, floating, no gooding. Carter, fast break, hits to right, back to Carter. Carter with the bump. Sent the dude flying. Our white boy just got, like, completely ignored on that fast break. McCoy driving, floating over Stromile Biombo. Wright gets fouled. I'm telling you, this dude Wright is nice. I don't know if he can shoot, but if this dude can shoot, I'd already replace him for Elfrid Payton.
Had a chance to check the ball handler.
Just keep that dude off of my team, please.
You know Darvin Ham likes this kind of guy. And Dave,
what's going on, Nelson?
That point earlier today, I believe on NBA Today, saying you can tell by the offseason acquisitions.
Dinesh, I totally understand why Barnes would be a deal breaker. Like, you'd be giving up.
That's got to be the building point, the starting point.
You'd be giving up. Yeah, okay, I'm glad you see that, Burner. I'm glad you see that. It's got to be his long-lost son. But you'd be giving up a great player who is a rookie on a rookie contract, literally the rookie of the year. He's cheap, and KD's older, much older, and has an injury history. Wow, this dude just sold for the Lakers. Our white boy point guard, big man, you knew the Euro was coming. He gets it beat because he can't jump over a cell phone. Jones with the ball.
Jones gets it back.
40 seconds, 45 seconds. Jones, hop step. Wow, gets it off the backboard. Has something to say.
Mason Jones out of Arkansas, 23 years old.
Who is this? Offensive foul on the Suns?
Jones again. 4 feet of Jones.
Doomer, any thoughts on JaVale McGee pulling a KD and going to the Mavs? Well, I would have been happy bringing him back, but we're very broke right now with money, so we weren't going to be able to offer him enough. And white boy for 3, no good. And I'm excited to watch him play with Luka. I'll tell you that. Luka could probably get a lot out of him. Stromile Jr. Are you kidding me? I love Stromile Jr. I love him. That move was sick. Scottie Pippen Jr. takes a screen. 4 seconds on the clock. He's going to pull up. Sidestep back. Brick. Get out of here. First quarter over. Suns cooking. 24-17. Great defense by the Suns, for real. LeBron looking like a stud. Russell Westbrook looking like a Ninja Turtle, licking his lips. I mean, if Campaign looks like Master Splinter, then Russell Westbrook is easily Raphael. And see if I can look at the stat skis. Do they even have them? I don't even know if they're gonna have them. Okay. So I was just loving Oliver Sarr, and he's only got 1 bucket, but hit his free throws, couple of rebounds, got a nice block. He just looks good. Lewis King looks decent, but 1 for 5. He's hella aggressive, but he ain't connecting. He looks like he has some game though. Wainwright fucking just passing on everything, like, oh no, I'm just a role player. I catch the ball and I pass. I play good defense. I wouldn't dare take a shot in the summer league when I'm 40 years old playing against kids. Like, this is your time to eat, bro. This is your time to plus guarantee yourself on the roster next season. Like, oh, Ish, I want you. I need you to want me. So we got Carter and Caver. So far, Carter looks scared. Guess he's hit a bucket here, but that was that layup where he kind of pushed off and got away with it. Reith, this dude Reith, telling you, I don't know anything about him except the fact that I love him. Like, going hard on the rim as far as rebounds and putbacks, and just looks competent. Like, he looks like he has good touch around the rim. I really value good touch around the rim from a big guy, because it's so nice when you have a guy who can get an offensive rebound for you and then actually do something with it. I feel like DA passes out a lot. All right, game back on. Vito Brown hits a jumper. Anybody else think Rob Pelinka looks exactly like Rob Lowe? Gabe Mile Jr. We got to get him to make the team first. All right.
challenge of coaching.
The
That's why they call
challenge
it
of
coaching.
coaching. Does it surprise you? That
Stromile Jr. Oh, nice pass from Stromile, but he gets it to Carter, who looks like he's 14 years old, and he tries to lay it in and gets that shit beat off the glass.
4 consecutive years, folks. That guy right there averaged at the top.
Golly, this dude is too small for the NBA.
Unproductive basketball player.
He looks like they had a hard time finding him a jersey that was small enough for him.
AD, LeBron, and Russell Westbrook, right?
Lakers 3, no good.
Lead the way.
Can't control the rebound. That's going to be Lakers ball.
LeBron having a cheat day today. What is that?
I don't know, but I think he can.
Doomer, there's just nobody that could stand. There's nobody who could stand up to Luka and do anything to him, man. That's why I don't mind giving up Mikhail, because Mikhail's proved he can't stop Luka worth a damn. So, like, why not just have KD, who can at least bludgeon you with points and kind of keep up with Luka's scoring and helping of scoring? Lonnie, I think Ish has like 4 points, 5 points. Stromile with the dunk. Nice rim running. This dude, Reith. I'm about to start calling him by his real name. Caver with the nice pass.
This guy is a tremendous.
They need to just get Carter out. Carter's just scared.
Nicely done.
Timeout already. Saltiest gaping. I'll take it. I wish that was my name. Double, you say you think it was us playing like trash more than Luka being good. But who stopped Luka? Double T. Like, at what point did you look and say, well, now that's how you lock up Luka, or that's how you make him work for it? I didn't see much of that. Bismack Biyombo did the best job guarding him one-on-one. So, but I mean, you're right. We also played like trash. Chris Paul played like he was 45 years old and just stealing money. Devin Booker clearly was not completely healthy after that hamstring, yet he wanted to run his mouth and get Luka all gassed up like he was fully healthy and able to fight back. Not happy with Booker turning himself into a villain. I wasn't really looking for that arc, but Luka's now a villain. Or sorry, not Luka, Booker. Nobody likes shit talkers. Like, why do you think everybody hates Baker Mayfield? I feel like Booker's turning himself into Baker Mayfield, man. So, like, I'm glad he got the 2K honors and everything to kind of help rehabilitate his image, make him look good and stuff, because he went out not on a high note last playoffs. He went out a shit talker who got put in his place. Damn, Matt Barnes getting fat.
Was that for him or somebody else?
What, the nachos?
Nachos.
Jones
He doesn't have cheat days anymore.
working on our white boy.
Deep
3.
That's the guy I was talking about.
Good
The Detroit Mercy.
for the Lakers.
Lead is at 6 now for Phoenix. 8 minutes to go in the first.
Right over to Caver. Nice pass to the white guy, who blows the layup and realizes, as he blows the layup that could have been an and one, he realizes that was my one chance to make it in this league, and they will never give me another because I'm a bum. You can see it in his face.
All my friends watch.
Right with the ball. Inbounding.
I'll be honest with you, partner. You know I love working with you. I think there are a lot of people
Gets
who
it into
watch a lot of
Caver.
basketball. I don't know anyone who watches more basketball than you.
Gonna get a screen from Reith. That's right. I'm calling him Reith. Get it to Reith. Get it to Big Daddy Reith. No? Right? Pump fake?
Ball fake, but he walked.
They're gonna say Wright traveled. I don't think he traveled. I don't think he traveled, man.
Just the
And I'd be honest, I don't mind.
for the Phoenix Suns.
Baby. You need to relax.
Jones on the drive.
So, rebound here for the Suns. I got to answer that. Wright tries to go left hand. No. Gets it back to Carter for three. Carter hits a three. The Carter.
How about Tyson Carter? When the
Tyson Carter.
playing in Ukraine.
Who is this? Some dude with a no joke, a goatee just hit a jumper mid-range. I haven't seen a goatee like that since Van Gogh.
Team was down 1.
Reith handoff to Caver, screens for Caver, pick and roll, tries to get it into him. White boy gets it in the paint, pass out to Wright. 6 seconds. Caver, pump fake, Caver into the lane. No, nobody wants to shoot it. They're all scared. He travels. Lakers playing good defense now. So, Burner, I know that Michaela's like an incredible defender, right? Tops in the league, you know. But Kevin Durant is a really good defender too. He grades out super high as paint defense. He's not as good of he's not a very good defender on the perimeter. But in the paint, he's shockingly efficient at stopping points in the paint. So it's kind of a trade-off, you know? It's not like we're going from Bridges, who's a great defender, to someone who's trash. It's not like that. Jones gets a screen, driving on our white boy. Hangs, no good. Tough angle, going to the line. Mason Jones going to the line. And yeah, Lunkers, his offense is as good as it gets. So offense as good as it gets, plus really good paint defense versus really good wing defense and average offense. Come on. You want a title or not, people? It's going to cost us something. And if it doesn't, I will be glad to look like a bozo.
24, 26, 23, multiple 22-year-olds.
Iverson, not a bad point. Not a bad point. Not a bad point. Man, what is with the stoppage here? All right, I'll bring the audio back on when they come back from a timeout. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited just to see where KD goes. I do not see him staying with Brooklyn. I don't see it. Like, you know what happens. Like, play it out in your mind. So he comes back to Brooklyn. The mojo of the team, not going to be good. They all know he wants out. They're not going to be fighting for each other. They're not going to be like having each other's back as much. They're not going to be diving for loose balls. They're not going to be closing out on threes. They're going to go on a losing streak. Their record's going to be a little upside down. And then they're going to be sitting there like, oh shit, now maybe we should trade Kevin Durant. And the price is going to go down at that point. So I still think if anyone gets KD, it's going to be before the season starts rather than after, like trade deadline stuff. Right? Oh, Suns are getting sloppy. What is this dude's name? Oh my God. Reith for three. No good. If he would have shot that, I would have went and bought his jersey right now. Oh my gosh. Paris Bass cooking. Remember we used to have Paris Bass? It's cooking now for the Lakers.
But he's a case in point.
Looks like he's gotten a little bit bigger and stronger. He looks like he's developed his handles for sure.
There in the background, a signee by the Lakers in free agency. He got a huge standing ovation.
Malo, that's like not even possible, bro. Like that doesn't even make any sense. But tell me where you get your weed, because I want some of that weed. Reith working on Bass. kicks it over to some dude for a three, no good. Reith almost saves it for us.
Make his way to Los Angeles. Was it an accident that he was at the Sparks?
Pippen
You know,
takes a screen.
roster, your center spot.
Ish is finally back in the game. Pippen gonna pull up off the screen, in and out. It's the type of shot that he's got to hit if he wants to be in this league. Passed up, travel from the Suns. They don't call it. Who is that? Get him off the court. Who is that? Number 16. Terrible. Oh my. Don't call Reith for a foul. BS, man. Lakers are living at the line.
It's just interesting to watch Woj having that conversation.
Yeah, so the Lakers got Thomas Bryant, by the way. That was a sneaky ass good pickup. If he stays healthy, they've fixed their center problem. If he's healthy, they have fixed their center problem. Yeah, Lonnie, I want Ish to pop off too, bro. But he said that he had jet lag because he's on his way back from Uganda recently. So I don't think he's even trying, man. Lewis King kicks into Carter or Caver. This is Caver. Screen from Reith. Whips it back. Give it to Reith. And oh, hits the mid-range.
Most of their salaries tied up in James Westbrook and Anthony Davis. So Rob Pelinka is really
Paris Bass. Handoff to White Boy. Romp. Oh, Pippen gets it stolen. Nice pass back to our guy, Lewis King, for the dunk. Very unselfish pass there. Scottie Pip got Ish Papa Wainwright on him. Takes a screen, pulls up the mid-range, can't hit. Once again, if they're gonna go under and give you the jumper on pick and rolls, and you're the ball handler in the pick and roll, you gotta be able to make them pay. That's literally probably all they're worried about because they know that he can pass. They know he's a good passer. He's got to be able to hit something.
It really when we come to Summer League every year, there's a few guys we say, wow, can't believe he's not in the league.
Right.
All right, Max Christie kicks it in to Pip. Pip to God knows who. Pip in. Back to Christie. Christie gets it blocked. All right, our guy, Sar is back in. Get it to Sar. Get the ball to Sar. Lewis King for three. Ooh, it looked pure and it was. Let's go. Scottie Pipp takes a screen, gets an arm tangled up with Caver. Definitely a foul on Caver. Caver looking like a young Petey Pablo.
I wonder what it would cost to come into the league at this point. I was just thinking about that. Damian Lillard just signed $60 million per year for 2 years.
LeBron is literally just sitting there eating a bag of nuts. Max Christie should have taken it. Pippen into the paint, handoff low to Paris Bass. Paris Bass handles it and puts it in anyways. Bad pass by Pip. Ish, are you gonna do something, Ish? No, Ish passes right away. Right away, sir. Like he's playing like a fucking beta. A beta simp. He looks like a ultra giga Chad. Plays like a beta cuck. Soy boy. I don't get it. Is Sadiq Bey available? Because I would give him a shot, bro. But once again, we don't have really any money to offer. You know, we've got probably less than $5 million to offer. Pippen over to Jones. Back to Pip. Screen. Takes it. Gets ripped but fouled. Who is number 16? What is that dude's name? Jamal Mashburn literally looks like a caveman from the old Geico commercials. When that dude played in the NBA, he was the ugliest man in the NBA. No, that's that was that one dude, Anthony Mason. Anthony Mason was uglier. Never mind. Pip Jr. free throw is good.
We'll have to ask Jerry Stackhouse if that might be true.
Yeah, Stackhouse does not look like he's gotten older at all. Pip second free throw, good. Oh shit! Pip just ripped. That was nice. That was really nice. And LeBron helps him up. Wow. Pip just ripped. Sorry for the rhyme. Caver ran in and just jacked that shit and then goes full speed and gets an and one. Caver fouls him. Caver looking like a bitch right now. Pippen back at the line. Nope, can't get the and one, but don't worry, Lakers will get the rebound. Jones in, smokes the layup like Cam Payne in his prime. Pass out to Lewis King. Nice left-handed layup. He takes the bump, gets fouled, and finishes. Really nice, man. Really nice. All right, timeout. I'll pull up the box score here for y'all. Box score? Sarr still has one bucket. Lewis King started out 1 for 5, is now 4 for 8. 10 points. 4 for Wainwright, 4 for Wright the fourth. Taylor has 4. My guy Reith with 7. 2 rebounds. Joe Lual Aquil Jr. I'm just calling him Joe. Let's call him JoJo. All right, and then Meindl, white guy, Meindl. Sounds German. Tyson Carter, playing like crap in the beginning, but looks a little bit better now. And Caver was playing okay, honestly. He's a +6, but then he just got bitch slapped by Scottie Pippen Jr. All right, so Swider is the white boy for them. 6 points. Kalia Jones. Don't sue me, all right? I can't pronounce the last name. No points. Max Christie, he hit that one floater and some free throws. Scottie Pipp, 2 for 6. Turning it up a little bit for himself. Mostly all free throws, though. A good passer, but he's only got 1 assist. Pierre Lewis, 1 point. Brown, 2. McCoy, 2. Paris Bass is really making a name for himself. He looks like he's the best person on their team. IMO. What do you guys think of the game so far? I says King is doing great. Yeah, dude, King looks nice. King looks like he's going to be an NBA player at some point. You know? Y'all are killing Sundo. All right, game's back. Ooh, white boy, Swider, no good. Sarr with the rebound. Sarr sets a screen. Sarr to the rack. Got held, man. They're hurting my boy Sarr. He would have got the and one.
Slick bounce pass in traffic here.
Really nice pass though, but yeah.
Patience. Get to the free
See, like, I don't think we're gonna need any big men. That's the problem. That's the only reason I don't think this dude Sarr is gonna make the team. But watch somebody grab him and him go be somebody. You know who else we used to have on our G League team? Freaking Wood, who's now with the Mavs. We actually had Christian Wood and just let him go. Roy in the house. What up, Roy? Sarr, my shining star, hits the free throw. Pump fake. Ish almost gets a steal. Ish with the lockdown D. Ish box out. Sarr with the rebound. Gets it stolen by Pip. Gets it stolen by Pip. And Pip finishes with the layup. King's got the ball. King's got nice handles for his size. Pull it, King. If he hits, oh, I was going to scream. Sarr gets fighting for the rebound. Gets fouled out of bounds. Suns ball.
Double digits. 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Opportunistic play there. Shut him. Not afraid to mix it up.
Roy, we have Ish, and bro, you're going to like this dude, Oliver Sarr, and you're going to like Lewis King. And you're gonna like this dude Wright, this point guard. Like this is not last year's summer team. Last year's summer team was just eye rape. This shit is not as bad. Wright takes a screen, throw it to my guy. Ish for 3. Lock Ish up for a 10-year deal right now. Ish is gonna be the new PJ Tucker, all right? I'm calling it. Sundo and Salt aren't here to call ridiculous shit, so I'm going to. Pip getting locked up by King. Pip to the rack. Pip's going to make the squad. LeBron is sitting in the front row watching Pip do work right now. Are they calling that an offensive foul? A nice in-and-out crossover with his left hand. I don't see how that's not a bucket from Pip. Right over to Ish. Ish in the corner. All right, Brick. Let's calm down on the PJ Tucker talk for just a second. Pip, nice pass to Max Christie. Max Christie couldn't handle it. It literally hit him in the hands and bounced out of bounds. Baby, now you're talking some serious sense, bro. Get it down to Sarr. Screen from Sarr. Gets it to Sarr. No, Sarr! Sarr just smoked. It was tough. He had hands in his face, but he just smoked a little gimme. Why does he look like Rudy Gobert with a beard? Sharif O'Neal in the game. Let's go. Let's go. Why is he so skinny? Shaq. Get him on HGH now. Get him on HGH last week. Guys, 50 watching. Hit the like button if you don't mind. We're going to trick everyone on YouTube into watching this, all right? All right, so I'm not sure who our number 16 is, but he's jumping versus Sharif O'Neal. Damn, he looks huge for 6'10". Sharif gets the jump. King with it. Sorry, that's Jones. That's Mason Jones. What's going on, Sap?
LSU after transferring there. After starting at UCLA, as I mentioned.
I says Monty will not give Ish minutes just like last year. Dude, I think he's the perfect replacement for Crowder. He won't take as many threes and brick as many either. Mason over to Bass. Bass pulls up the 3. No good. Sharif O'Neal with the rebound. Sharif trying a fancy Anthony Hardaway-esque leg-kicking jumper for no goddamn reason. Misses. And Scottie Pippen slaps it off of Ish Wainwright. Lakers ball. Roy, the guys are just, they're preoccupied, man. They're dads, you know. They got dad duty. God bless them. Mason Jones, pump fake, gets it back to Scottie Pip for 3. Pip slaps! Pip's going to be a Laker. Scottie Pippen is literally going to be a Laker. Like, he made the team right now. 15 points, and he's just going off. Right, waiting for a screen, gets it from Sar, pulls up mid-range. He just doesn't have that much offense. Nice tip out. Pippen gets it. Pippen, don't do it. Pippen almost just hit a buzzer-beating 3 off the backboard. LeBron's clapping. He's whispering to Rich Paul, saying, I'm ready to sign him. Let's pull him out of this game. Let's not get him injured. We need a replacement for Westbrook. Oh, Westbrook, you're still here?
Meet my boyfriend.
And Calvin says impressive half. It was a really good half. That was the best half of basketball in the Summer League I've seen since 2 seasons ago at least, because last season was terrible. This season would beat the dog shit out of last season's Summer League team. Right? Like, they were so bad. Maybe, like, even with sticks on it, they would have beat the shit out of them. This team has some rangy players that I actually like. I was not looking forward to this stream. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to watch this shit again. All right, so start with Oliver Sarr. Dude is nice. Dude is nice. I don't know if we're gonna need any bigs though. That's what I'm worried about. But Lewis King so far looks like he could be an NBA player. He looks like he's probably like 6'7", 6'8", really good handles, really good confidence, beautiful looking jumper. He's 1 for 5 from 3, so that's not great. But he's aggressive and talented. He's got that it. He's got that wiggle in his hips when he has the ball that says, I might actually do something here, and I can do whatever I want. That kind of wiggle. Taylor, meh. Now, Reith. I'm not sure what Reith's first name is, so we're going to call him Stromile Reith. Once again, I don't know if we need a big. And to be honest, if we needed a big, I don't know if I would take Reith or Sar. That's a tough decision. They're both real nice. Mendel looks like an affirmative action situation where we just needed a white guy on the team or somebody with light skin, because this dude is terrible. Tyson Carter looked like a deer in headlights. He looked like me playing basketball when I'm required to be point guard and I get full court pressed. And it's like, well, my handles are good, but when I'm pressured, I get a little nervous. He looked nervous, losing the ball and shit. But then he came out and hit a 3, got to the rack, finished. He don't look like he's NBA ready, though. He really doesn't. And then Caver, you know, he looks undersized and looks like a G leaguer, you know. But what do you guys think as far as Suns go? And then for the Lakers, Swider hit a couple of threes, 2 out of 3. I mean, he's a white guy. What do you expect? That's what they do here. Christie, I was expecting Max Christie to be better. Maybe he's just having a bad game, but not great so far. Scottie Pippen Jr. looked really bad to start this game, and now he looks really good, and I really think he's going to make the team. So that's cool. Sharif O'Neal, 2 minutes. Like, what was the point of getting Sharif O'Neal on your team, trying to see if Shaq's son can play for your franchise, and you don't even give this dude minutes? That just tells me that he must be really bad. And they're not even willing to give him a chance. Paris Bass, a blast from the past. You guys remember when we had Paris Bass? Let him go. Well, he looks pretty nice. Looks like he got stronger, better handles, and now he knows how to shoot the 3. When we had him, he was super raw. And then Mason Jones, like, he gets the ball a lot. His usage looks high, but he ain't doing shit. All right, let's pull this back up, and then I'm gonna get to the chat ski. Salty, not Chris Christie. You remember Doug Christie from back in the day? It's his son. But what's going on? Amanda says Wright is a dog. Amanda, he's my dog. And it's like, why won't he be selfish and shoot? Like, he just got back apparently from Uganda. He's been playing for them. And that's awesome. I want him out there playing. But it's like, he said that he's got some jet lag. So maybe we'll just give him this one game and say that that's why he's being inactive, but he's playing exactly like he plays when the Suns stars are on the court. Passive, last person to shoot, only will shoot if it's wide open. Absolutely not going to try to press the issue, not going to try to get past anyone, not going to put the ball on the ground. No risks, no reward sort of basketball play. I'm not liking it. Ghost says West Cuck. Let's see here. Doomer says, do I actually want to move off of Monty, or were Suns fans just caught up in the moment of losing Game 7? No, man, he's very good in a lot of ways for coaching, but he's not good in a lot of ways. And he got out-coached by Budenholzer, coach play random, a coach that literally tells his team, play random. He got out-coached by that guy 4 games in a row. Of course, I mean, he did have Giannis, but you had him down 2-0 and couldn't make any adjustments. He got out-coached by his would-be successor, Willie Green, flatly out-coached in round 1. And then he got out-coached badly by Jason Kidd. I mean, Luka did a lot, but Jason Kidd deserves so much credit for the way he coached against the Suns. So we've never had a better coach than Monty, but he's not the best coach in the league. And we need Chris Paul and Devin Booker and KD to be on the team and so good that they can outcoach his lack of creativity. Salty says, what are my thoughts on Lundberg not cutting it? Well, I was talking about that earlier. Apparently they were going to let him play for the summer team and prove himself again, like the true cheapskate way of doing it, but they were not willing to give Lundberg a guaranteed sum of money, which would have been more than likely $1.3 million. We could have probably had him on a minimum. Definitely could have had him on a vet minimum. But we chose not to. But we did choose to throw more than 1.3 million. I think it was like 1.8 million at Damian Lee, which I am not happy about. I'm sorry, Damian. Like, I wish I was one of those YouTubers that would just like slob you to get you to come on the show and only say nice things. Like, prove me wrong. Make me look like a bitch. I've been made to look like a bitch plenty. Do it again. Feel free. But it's like, you're going to give Damian Lee more than a minimum, who the reason I'm not happy about that is because he's not something we need. We don't need like a C- 3-point shooter who's catch and shoot. We need someone who can help orchestrate the offense. That's where Lundberg shines. Like, Lundberg is literally a point forward, point guard style player who can run the pick and roll very well. He can shoot out of the pick and roll. He can pass out of it. He can take it to the rack and score. Damian Lee don't do that. He catches and shoots. If he does that, you could have had we could have Damian Lee and Lundberg. But Lundberg went back home, and he's not going to play for us because he couldn't get any guaranteed money. But he could have been playing in the summer league, and I kind of wish he would have done that. But he's like, yo, if I get hurt in the summer league, you know, I understand he's saying he's got to take care of his family. I'm not arguing with that, but it's just like, prove yourself, man. Prove yourself. If not to the Suns, prove yourself to some other teams. There are other teams that don't have cheapskate owners that would actually give you a minimum. All right, game's back on. Let's see here.
Taylor, a 4-year player out of Seton Hall, 27 years old. This is that first free throw. Played 53 games last year.
Malo says, I see KD and Lee on the same level. Same level of what? They're not even the same height. Oh, Salty. That's a good question. I'm gonna do a deep dive at the end of the stream on that. Stick around. Scottie Pippen Jr. Oh, got hit in the face by Wright. Takes it to the rack. Alley-oop. Not a good dunk, but Ish Wainwright catches it and just throws it right back. Come on, Ish. Ish in the corner. Ish is 3 for 4 from 3. He is PJ Tucker. And then our guy gets a beat on the other end. Who is number 16? Taylor. I gotta let my dog out of the room. She's freaking out. What do you want, baby girl? Come here.
Looked like he took a shot to the face. Can't put home the finish, and that gets this team out and running. And Wainwright spots up in that deep corner, and that's money.
I don't think she was happy with me screaming about Ish Wainwright.
So I told you earlier about how he's had a busy
Salty, this team is not bad, bro. This summer league team isn't bad. They're not painful to watch.
And he played football at Baylor. He actually had 4 total catches. 2 were for touchdowns.
Ooh.
He even got a tryout with the Buffalo
Scottie
Bills
Pipp,
rookie trade
bringing it up.
in 2018, but he told me he hasn't touched a football since that tryout. As I said, he was his first love. Baseball was his
Scottie
second
Pipp
love,
gets a screen.
swimming, and then basketball. But it's his everything now.
God, who is this goon with the hair? Wow, I can't believe he hit that hook shot. That shit is luck. All luck. Right into the corner. Oh, come on. Do something, Ish. Like they are locking Ish up now on the corner. Pump fake and drive through him and cave his chest in. Rip his heart out like this is Mortal Kombat. Fuck, do I have to get on the court and do it for you? Pip kicks it back. Swida pulls, gets blocked or fouled. They didn't call it. Wright pushing the pace. Gets it up to Taylor. Taylor fucking runs straight through Swida's soul.
But I'm reading a little Wikipedia. He played college basketball for the Baylor Bears as well as playing football as a tight end.
Ish really does look good out there. I'm low-key ecstatic that he's slapping threes at this rate. Like, he just looks... And he should be. This is summer league. If he wasn't hitting threes, I'd be really freaking worried. I know, Salty. Most NBA stars kids do suck. It's so weird. So weird. Except Curry.
The first time I saw my son hitting football, I wanted to go out and hit the person who hit him.
Pip gets it into Max Christie. Christie back to Pip. Pip baseline. Bumped by Wright. Shoots it from behind the backboard. No good.
Collegiate head coach a moment ago, Jerry Stackhouse, who's in attendance watching. Asked him what he thought about Pippen's first. It was pretty good. He said ball security, though, is something that he might want to focus on. And he'll be just fine.
Yeah, just the 4 turnovers.
Pip hits the free throw.
But he got him aggressive making plays.
Like, you could cut a roast on Jamal Mashburn's face. It just has so many sharp, abrupt angles. Pippen back iron on the free throw. Right. Crossing half court, gets a screen from Ish. Back to Ish. Ish for 3. Ish. Ish! And 1! God damn, I love Ish Wainwright. I love this man. What is his contract situation right now? Pull him off the court. Give him a full 4-year mid-level exception. Give him our full taxpayer that we have right now.
This guy is starting to dominate the action.
Ish is actually going off. Hits the free throw. I'm ready to get rid of Crowder, man. I'm ready for Ish to just take that spot. And I don't want Ish starting. Ish Gabe Wright. Now that could work. This dude Wright is a really good defender, our point guard, but he's just not offensively doing anything for the team. Pippen back at the line. I feel like Pippen's been at the line 10 times. Ish Wainwright's out here fucking shooting laser beams at the rim. Man.
Grew up in Queens, Omar. There's a documentary coming out about New York City point guard.
You think, Burner? Right. Bringing it up. Cross half court. Kicks it to Ish. Ish flips it right back immediately. Be selfish. Wright got to the basket left-handed. He wants a foul, but he should just be happy with that difficult lay-in. Pippen cooks him. Nice pass out to Christie. It's a little late. Ish with the steal. Christie with the bozo move. Ish out. Get it back to Ish. All right, Lewis. Lewis King is nice. Lewis King is nice. His hair, terrible. His game is nice, though. Pippy. No, air ball. Scottie Pippen Jr. with a legit air ball from the top of the key. Those dreads are just making me chuckle. Right? Gets a screen from Ish. Whip it to Ish! Ish, top of the key. You could have shot that, Ish. Hit it back to Ish. Throwing it to the wrong guy. Paris Bass. Other way. Nice rim running. Taylor with the ball. Taylor, pump fake, gets it down to Lou Alcindor Jr. Bowl. Wow. Hook shot and it goes in. Dude looks like JT Thor's cousin. Let-ish James. I need a Wainwright jersey. Bad. Bull makes the free throw. 64-48. Suns kind of doing work right now. Pip has no help. Kicks it back to Max Christie. Bricks the corner three. Right, pushing the pace over to Ish. Ish is so unselfish, it's frustrating. Ish could have easily scored on, and now he's asking for a break because he's tired. Salty, we should call him Ish. My shoulders was built for this Wainwright. Man. Diego. Thank you, Burner. That is what's happening. All right? I'm starting to cling. I am starting to cling.
Sorry, I'm a little busy.
The saran wrap is out of the box.
Bundling home and auto insurance. Why don't you just do that in the
I don't know. I just wish he'd be more aggressive.
now I can bundle in space? Watch this.
All right, let's get these damn commercials out of here. Let's take a look at the stats here. What does Ishy Boy have? Ish 4 for 6 from 3, 14 points. Laser beams, folks. Laser beams. If he was cold, this is like a tie game. And it's like the Lakers just don't have anything with Scottie Pippen Jr. I bet Scottie Pippen Jr. fucks around and makes this squad. Like, why not? They're broke. They're stuck paying what they're paying for Westbrook unless they're able to get Kyrie, but it seems like they've got a good point guard in their system now. Like, why give him up? Man, I'm interested to see what this Suns team looks like versus a good Summer League team. Like, I want to see them against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder got a squad. Like, they got a dude who was on first team all rookie. Josh Giddey getting triple doubles in the NBA, playing on their summer league team. I want to see what they play like. Pippen back at the line. He's 6 for 12 for field goals. 19 points, 3 rebounds. First free throw, second, actually only misses.
It's amazing how many
Wright bringing it up.
we're starting to see.
All right, my guy Reith back in the game. Screen. Reith, top of the key. Jab step, gets it back to Wainwright. Oh my God, Wainwright didn't even get set. He just pulled that shit immediately. Wright gets it off the backboard. That's going to be goaltending.
16 now for the Phoenix Suns.
Max Christie bringing it up. Christie to Paris Bass. Paris Bass trying to work on Wainwright. Oh my gosh, no good. Paris Bass looks like he's modeling his game after Jeremy Grant. Lewis King with the handles. Gets it over to the Carter. Ish down to Reith. Reith in. Reith is a god. Stromile Jr. Why do they keep talking about Lonnie Walker? Shut up. Scottie Pippen all the way to the rack. No good. Wright gets the rebound. No call. Nice pass from Wright. Into the corner to Ish. Come on, Ish. Come on, Ish. Oh, my God. It went all the way around. Popped out. Oh, that was going to be so clean. Oh, my gosh. Ish. Rebound? No. Max Christie to the rack. Runs into a brick meaty wall called Ish Wainwright, and Ish just steals it. I think Ish needs to lose like 10 pounds if I'm being completely honest. Like, he's looking a little heavy. And he looks dead tired. That's really why I say that. Ugh. He looked tired. Tired. Max Christie, a.k.a. half Kobe face, at the line. Like, I like Ish's girth, don't get me wrong, but it's like, if he lost 10 pounds, it would not hurt him. It would just make him able to run harder, longer, you know? That's all I'm looking for here. Stromile Swift Jr. and Ish, the 4 and the 5. Lewis King, the 3. Christie makes the free throw.
I haven't touched a basketball since April or something like that.
Lewis King with the ball. Lewis King pulls the 3. Oh, it looked good. No good, though. Christie to the line. Wow. Sharif just caught that shit. If that wouldn't have been a foul, that putback dunk would have been a highlight. That was nice.
4:04 to go in the third quarter. Hey, folks, NBA 2K23 Summer League action continues Saturday.
Yo, baby. Lewis King is like looking to make somebody's roster is what he's doing. He's out here trying to be active. And I appreciate it. Christie hits the free throw.
Taking on Portland, but I've got that Orlando-Sacramento game circled. We get another look at Paulo.
Our white dude, Mjolnir, is in. Dude is terrible so far. Second free throw for Christie. Good. 54-68. Reith inbounding. The Carter bringing it up. Screen from Mjolnir. Screen from Strohmeyer. Floater from the Carter is good. Max Christie. Kicks to Sharif. Sharif gonna drive. Sharif goes to the rack. Going to the line. Ish Wayne Girth. Ish Girthright. Ooh, Sharif misses. What's going on, Ghost Balls? Free throw for Sharif. No good. Just like his daddy. Stunting like his daddy. All right, Mjolnir pushing the ball. The Carter to Lewis King for 3Z. Or was that Taylor? King hits the 3. I like King. If we need a wing, let's bring in King. It writes itself. What do you guys think about Lewis King in the chat? Could he start for the Blazers? Just asking questions. I'm the guy that asks questions. Take a look at the stat skis. King now with 16. His second 3. That's got to feel good. Considering he's launched 7, it's got to feel good to hit at least a second one there. Wainwright's down to 50% from 3. We'll take it. We'll take it. Only thing I ask is that he brings his girth back in and shoots 8 more in the 4th. Who else? Reith, 9 points, 3 rebounds. I need to look into like what the Suns need to fill their roster with. Obviously, things could change, right? Because like, what happens if we lose Saric in a trade? Or we give up Cam and McHale, God forbid. Say we give up Cam and McHale, that's 2 wings. That's 2 threes we need. Lewis King. It is one game. It's one Summer League game. Maybe King comes out and plays like shit next game. That's fine. We'll see. It's just we didn't get any sort of glimpses of anyone good on the team last year. Baby Bow Wow was trash. Baby Malo says King was MVP last Summer League. What? No. Yeah, that's true, Doomer. That is the real girth daddy. Kenny Lofton Jr. Dude looks like he ate 5 Subway sandwiches before tip-off. All right, Goatee Man is back in the game at point guard. Let's go. Oh, Mjolnir almost gets the steal. White boy versus white boy crime. Mason Jones. Brick. Carver to the rack. Carver's too little, bro. Get him out of here. Alley-oop to Shaq Jr. No good. Carver. Alley-oop to the Carter. And it is good. That was nice. That was entertaining. I'm having fun watching this game. Ish is loving it in the background. Doomer, is Thor 4 more Thor already out? For real? I didn't even know it was out yet.
General manager for the Phoenix Suns courtside, keeping a close eye on
Carter, free throw. Brick. Stromile almost gets it. Sharif with the rebound. Sharif going coast to coast. Point Sharif. Kicks it to their white boy. Get it back down to Sharif. Can he post? Does he have any moves? That was a nice move by Swider. Abe, we got to see what we look like versus a talented Summer League team. Like this Lakers team, they don't really have much, man. Carver back to King. Do something, King. Do something. King, driving, pulls the mid-range. Ew, no good. No good. Goatee man. Swider slaps the three. Did they find themselves another Romp Reeves? Damn. The Carter driving. The Carter offensive foul.
He could shoot it from different angles.
Listed at 6'9", too.
Yeah, I mean, this guy shot 38% from three.
Damn,
his feet ready.
He's that tall? Damn. Dude's making a roster.
Remember a year ago at this time, Austin Reeves was the feel-good story for the Los Angeles Lakers, and parlay.
Oh, Sharif gets his shit beat by Reith.
Boy, he really worked for that trip to the free throw line.
Wow.
A couple of times.
For real, Malo.
He'll get two, but yeah, talk. Remember, we did the Laker games last year when Austin Reeves really kind of announced his presence with the Los Angeles Lakers.
What proved to be valuable.
Burner, does Reith not look exactly like Stromile? Like, it's freaking me out.
Remember, he had that game winner this year against the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas.
This dude Swider is nice.
15 with 1:35 to go here in the third quarter.
Taylor Horton Tucker in the house. Sharif hits the free throw.
Sharif goes 2 for 2.
Carver. King pulls up mid-range. That was buttery. That was nice. That was an NBA move.
Boy, when he gets into the spots, he's confident.
Swider just pulls up. I mean, that was a heat check. Tipped out. Suns ball, Suns ball.
Let's go with Cassidy for more on Lewis King.
He's confident because he has a lot of experience here in Las Vegas. First year
The Carter crossover gets to the rack. Over to our Mjolnir. Brick. King with the ball. King. Hezzy kicks out to the Carter. The Carter for three. Brick. Mjolnir. Put back. Brick. Weak. Get him off the court. Euro smoked by Mason Jones. He is not having a good game. Passed up to Mjolnir. Mjolnir gets goaltended. The only way he's going to score in the NBA. Poor guy cannot get the ball to go in to save his life.
Became a father and a little girl. His world changing a little bit as a result, for the better.
You have to look at this strategically if you're not a top 10 pick.
Sharif, top of the key, pulls the mid-range, slaps the mid, like a deep mid-range. 21 feet? 20 feet? How many feet? Screen from Sar, who's finally back in the game. Step back, King. No good. Sar with the tip back and the flex. Get flexed on. Hashtag get flexed on. Wow. Entertaining basketball in the Summer League by the Phoenix Suns. I don't care that we're winning. I don't even care if we were losing. If they're playing entertaining basketball, they're playing entertaining basketball.
them what they've always
Cray.
real food for dogs.
Like, did anybody in the chat think that the Suns were going to play good basketball or fun, enjoyable, watchable basketball? Burner says, hashtag trust the flex. I'm going to leave it in Flex's hand, Burner. All right? But, you know, on the record, Flex hasn't said anything that hasn't really come true. So it's like, at this point, if you're still hating on Flex, you know, I understand. I've been there. But he called a lot of things, man. Called a lot of things right. So even if we don't get Kevin Durant, there's no reason that anybody should be looking at Flex like, he lied to us. No, he said that Kevin Durant wanted us, which nobody believed. Nobody believed that shit. You know. So I know, Burner. He must be busy right now with real YouTube things, you know. All right, game's back.
Sentences new and old being made. LeBron James welcoming his
Bron in the capri pants. Now, I don't hate capri pants. I've been known to wear capri pants. I've got the confidence to wear capri pants, and so does LeBron. Carver gets it to Wainwright. Wainwright fouled by Max Christie. Shoots the three and slaps it just as a heat check. Downtown Phoenix food. I don't know what's good down there, man, but I do know Phoenix has a good food scene, so I would just trust reviews down there, you know? If they have some places highly rated, it's probably fire.
I know work never stops for you, making and receiving phone calls. And first things first, what do you make of what you've seen tonight by the guys you're watching on the floor, and in particular Pippen, a guy that's kind of shown some good
George Washington Carver with the ball.
All of our, young two-way contract players here, Pippen Jr.
Burner.
Cole really shot the ball well.
Stolen. Going the other way.
You need shooting.
Wainwright gets crossed up. Paris Bass.
Tenacious defender and, not afraid of the moment.
Handoff. Pippen steps out of bounds. Good defense by Sarr, the rising star.
We had Cassidy and Woj talking at length about all the trade possibilities, et cetera, et cetera. One thing I am curious about that he said, and I'd like
The Carter bringing it up.
he said, when you get to Summer League, the dynamics of
Screen from Mjolnir. A hard screen. Another screen. Alley-oop. Oh, Sarr went up to the top rope for it, but got the shit fouled out of him by Paris Bass.
to be made across the league that are quite significant. Not
Yipes.
just with you guys.
Doris, it's a great question. Relationship capital is so big in this business, and this feels like the NBA convention of conventions.
The Carter to George Washington Carver.
It's an all-day
Carver, nice hezzy. Tough shot. No good. Max Christie with the rebound. Pushing the pace. Pass up to Mason Jones. Takes it to the rack on Mjolnir. Mjolnir fouls.
agents are here, and it's just a great time to come together. And I do think a lot of deals emanate from this place and those conversations for sure, Doris.
How much of what happens requires trust in conversations and
Mason Jones at the line.
goes into trying to piece these things together?
It's essential.
First one's
I
good.
got to sit on the other side for 20 years as an agent,
Right.
representing many players and working with many GMs, and you forge a lot of relationships in those times, and it's as equally important. On this
Ooh.
side with the agents,
Jones hits.
GMs that you're dealing with, and even
16-point lead.
have collaboration these days.
Don't want to go dry here.
Trust is a really important word, and
Carver
making things happen.
could have had Sarr.
little bit of inventory. A lot of people have
The Carter. Brick.
the franchise and
Rebound Swider.
coach and Darvin Ham
Pip, spin move. Pip, nice pass to Paris. Pip's gonna be an NBA player, man. He's gonna make a roster. That's so cool.
Distinctively unique and a good fit for this job in your eyes.
Darvin Ham's got a command presence. He just does.
Darvin Ham's got to get that
You can just feel it.
boil drained on his head.
Player played tough, and then as a coach at the highest level, winning a championship.
Best pizza franchise. That's tough, man.
Coach with the Lakers too.
I'm too snooty for franchises normally. I normally always go to like the better local places. Nice move by George Washington Carver out to Mjolnir for 3. He hits and is cocky and turns around and starts backpedaling like Dirk. It's your one hit of the night. Take it easy, Mjolnir. Swider, high pass. Jones. Paris gets stripped. Fouled. Trying to think though, like pizza franchises, like. Oh man, I don't know, man. It's been so long. It's just been so long. I can't even judge.
We were moving our office to the new Lakers building.
I know that Domino's is better than they used to be, right?
And Coach Burka was going through the halls. He's like, "We got this big move coming up, Rob. I know you're the general manager."
But Pizza Hut fell off for a while. Scottie Pipp, nice pass to Paris Bass. Beat off the glass. Foul by Sar. Josh Ish is doing outstanding, but like the issue is that he's just playing his Ish role just not initiating anything. Like he just is only catch and shoot, but he's slapping threes, man. Who would be my who's my comparison playing? I don't know, man. It's tough. I do play. I'm pretty good, especially for my age. I'm 34, 35 now. But I don't know. I have to ask Tori. Tori's seen my game. But I'm a shooter.
He's bought in, and I think he's quietly putting together.
Carver pulls. Hits a mid-range. I'm like a Mexican Luka with no talent.
And AD's going to lead us with that. I think
Pippen driving, hanging, left, no good. Sar with the ball. It's funny. When I first saw Sar tonight, I thought it was Paris Bass because he was with us before. Ish in the corner, slaps the 3. I love Ish so much, man. So much. No, Roy, I'm probably a better three-point shooter than Javon Carter, no lie. But that is perfect, bro. A Mexican Javon Carter. No, a Mexican Javon Carter with no defense. Now that's the comparison. Give it to Ish and get out of his way. Carver with the tough floater, fading to the left with his right hand. Max Christie goes to the ground. Jump ball.
is great for us, and we were really excited to pick him up.
We're going to time out on the floor, Rob. Thanks a lot for joining us, man. Yeah, appreciate it.
Names 2 busts that are my in-between.
We want to get Coach Burka pretty soon. I'm going to try.
See, we don't really hate Luka Doomer. We don't really, well, some people might hate him. It's more of like a, it's like, have you ever panicked, Doomer? Like, has something ever happened that's like permanent and really bad and you just scream because it's like, that's how we feel about Luka, because we could have had him and instead of Ayton, especially now that everyone sees that this Ayton situation is, yeah, but see, he's just being emotional, Doomer. He's just being emotional because it's like trying to convince himself that the girl that he passed on wasn't the one that he should have been with. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows he's missing out, and so he's just trying to lie to himself. I promise you. But yeah, we hate, who do we hate? We hate Pat Bev. We hate Patrick Beverly. I hate Patrick Beverly. Who else do Suns fans hate, guys? Who else do we hate? Hate LeBron. Can't stand LeBron. Who else? This is a good question. I now hate Steph Curry. I hate Steph Curry now. Double T said he hates Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Why? Dat Dude says he hates Luka. See, but Dat Dude, is it hate or is it jealousy and pain and anguish and like sadness and depression and... All right, game's back on.
Pacific time.
Sharif backing down Reith. Sharif.
Anywhere, anytime.
I mean, none of the way that Sharif O'Neal plays reminds me of his dad. You know, like he don't do like I don't know, call me crazy or old fashioned, but like if I'm 6'10" and my dad's fucking Shaq, like I might pick up some of his moves. I might be like, hey, those were successful-ish for you. Maybe I should do one of them. But he don't have none of his dad's moves. He's got his free throws though, I'll tell you that. Miss.
Absolutely, please do.
Reith with the ball.
I know you told me that.
Right. Gonna get a screen. Mjolnir with it. Mjolnir driving. Mjolnir out to King. King pump pass fake into the three. No good. Reith with the rebound. Gets that shit slapped out of his hands. Suns ball though.
Great city for the All-Star game, Chicago. What a beautiful place to visit.
Yo, King has way more like moves. He has a way deeper bag than Ish. Ish has a better jumper, I think, right now, but Carter, bad brick, bad side brick.
Basketball-wise, a lot of basketball talent in the great state of Florida. Basketball-wise,
A lot of football talent.
it's a basketball state, Doris.
Okay.
It's a basketball state.
What's going on here?
Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix basketball.
Right, the point guard is inbounding.
I found what Rob said about sort of being here, having all of the conversations.
What's going on, guys?
At the buffet table, breakfast.
I think you got up to take a break. One of the things Adrian Wojnarowski said to...
Oh, nice alley-oop to Mjolnir. And Mjolnir offensive foul. Dude's kind of a bum, low-key. Low key.
Location in particular, what Rob was alluding to, the opportunity for more conversation.
It's a big convention for the NBA.
Yes.
Rob Pelinka, a.k.a. Rob Lowe, walking back to the bench.
I'm sorry, but he did say that Kevin Durant is the priority.
Who is this goateed man? Oh my god, that was a nice move. Couldn't finish. McCoy. Right? Over to the Carter. Reith. Reith for three. This is interesting. In and out. Damn. I like that he took it. Swider back to Jones. Jones to the rack. Jones. Tough take. Could have been an and one. Lewis King. It's it to the Carter. Nice pass from the Carter, but it was low. But still, Reith, you got to grab that if you want to score. If you're hungry for points and stats, you catch that ball and you finish. Just like Paris Bass did earlier in the game. Jones kicks it back. McCoy for three, no good. Lewis King with the rebound. King pulls up in the mid-range. Dude, Lewis King's an NBA player. Is this real? He's he's just running the offense at his own pace. He's got 20, but he's just pulling up into the mid-range, crossing over, and if you give him space, he's just shooting in your face. Like all leaning and shit. Like, it's weird. Carter to the rack. Hits. Guys, we got 40 back in here watching. Hit the like if you haven't, man. Send it out. We'll trick the algorithm a little bit. Reef to the Rizak. Stromile Swift. Hits the bucket.
He's done that a few times. Particularly, he's been in this spot exactly on multiple occasions. The only defender back compounds that.
King, I just hope that we actually don't let King go, right? Like, I could see Sarver being a cheapskate and not giving him any guaranteed money. Mason Jones bringing it up. Swider. It's got right on him. Swider, pump fake, step back. Christie, McCoy. Wow, nice shot from McCoy. Slaps the three. Right, getting a screen. Tough take, not an NBA take. You need to shoot that with your left hand, bro. Ugh. Ish. Damn, 80, 97. Right. Ish Wainwright calling a timeout. Hey, pretty cool. Ish Wainwright's back in the game for the last 3 minutes, man.
We head to one of our final breaks. Phoenix very much in control. 2:47 to play.
Get it.
If Damian Lillard accepted the spot at the end of the bench, he never would have been at the rec center before it opened. If you listen to those
Rollin, I don't know about all that. Maybe. Lewis King looks like he's definitely not going to be forgotten about soon, right? Like, he's not just going to get washed up and be out of the league. He's going to sign somewhere. I don't know if he's going to get to play this season, but I would let him play for us this season. I wouldn't mind if our small forward situation dries up. You know, and if we trade for KD, it could. Because remember, Crowder's on the block. You know, Cam Johnson and eventually Michaela are going to end up going too. But I don't think Ayton's coming back, man. If he does, though, that would be so crazy if we ended up with CP3, Ayton, Booker, and KD, and just like a skeleton squad. That would be crazy. Iverson, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Shattered glass. And he told me a moment ago he still has some of those shards.
Whoa, Vince Carter looked young.
Of glass as a souvenir.
Oh, come on, that's too good. Did you see Vince Carter's reaction to it?
Vince was like, Vince can believe it.
Wainwright? Who is this white man?
The threes continue to rain down.
Some tall, skinny, dorky white dude with short shorts just slapped a three. I love him. Blegenberg is his name. And then some short Asian dude tried to just poster somebody and didn't even come close. And Ish is laughing at him. Man. God.
Tulane a couple of years. Cassidy has more.
Yeah, Kevin has had an interesting journey. He played 3 years in private school in high school, and he won 2 national
Brick.
championships in high school. One with
Sun's up 20.
and he transferred to Mount Verdi and played with RJ Barrett.
Kevin Zhang. Rookie from Tulane, 6'10".
Last 2 years overseas in China, and his rookie year he won
Talk to me about the blonde white guy.
MVP.
I'm in love.
Dunk contest in his rookie season. So this is his first real shot at the NBA. Kevin Jong, he's looking
Corner 3 for the Lakers? No.
attention. The Suns PR told me they've had more requests for him than any other player on the team. 'Cause it's
Mason Jones.
you know, was very excited about his potential here.
Brick.
at Summer League.
Right with the ball. Push it up to Zhang. Give it to the white boy. Right. You are such a non-offensive threat. Zhang to the rack. Zhang with the floater. Zhang with his own rebound. Oh, come on. I don't know. Sunblock. Wainwright will be the perfect backup for KD. You bring out Skinny, you bring in the meat. Brick for the Lakers. Rebound for the Suns. Might have been a foul.
Of course, they all think Giannis should have been. Of course, I can buy that and I get that. But
It could have been wrong,
not just about
but he's caught up.
They love the sport.
the sport.
Yeah.
The innocence of gold.
So I have to tell you, I told you
Malo.
a couple off seasons.
Right, screen from Zhang. Right to the rack. Right, no good. And McCoy couldn't handle it. Right, you had no business trying that layup with your right hand. You golly. Wainwright could not have looked better tonight unless he was actually aggressive. Who is this thick white dude with long socks? Get him out of here. He's not sexy. Finish at the rack for the Lakers.
I gotta see the Disney movie on Giannis, Rise.
I've seen it a couple of times.
Right, getting a screen from Zhang.
Watched it twice.
Wow.
Really makes you appreciate the
Ugh. This right ISO is not pretty.
to get to where they are now.
Takes a screen. Almost travels back to Zhang. Brick, short. Thick white guy gets the rebound. Over to flat top. Oh.
With 32 seconds to go.
Blonde nerd missed. Blegenberg. But it didn't actually count. So he's still 100%.
Had some great souvlaki while I was in it.
Oh, so did I.
Sundo is going to love Blegenberg.
Hey, Saturday we'll have a Summer League quadruple header for you.
Hey, Dot, we got to see. I agree. We are definitely pretty good, and we should sign Lewis King, but we got to see Lewis King in the rest of these Summer League games, man. Because, like, what if he comes out and just misses everything in the next game? We're not going to be, you know, like, we definitely need to see the entire Summer League.
Keegan Murray and the Sacramento Kings.
The national media says that Chet got exposed after everybody thought Chet was going to be a Hall of Famer. The national media says that it's true. All right, Suns running out the clock, 104-84. Game is over. Let's see if they talk to Wainwright. That could be fun, right? Play Wainwright's interview.
Is that our first one of those today?
I think it might be.
Well, Malo, of course we're bringing Ish, bro. Of course. We cannot let Ish go.
And 4 rebounds.
King looked good, man.
Finishes up with
I'm proud of that dude. Didn't know about him before today, but I am proud of him now. Come on, talk to Ish. Talk to the meat man. Well, looks like Girth isn't gonna get any love from the media. All right, guys. That was dope. I guess post-game show, man. Just let's go over what happened. Let's talk about our players real quick first. All right. So Sar looked good early, then just completely got pulled out of the game. I don't know what that was about. I cannot believe that this dude Mjolnir got more minutes than Sar, but you know, whatever. 10 rebounds for Sar in 14 minutes, and they couldn't give him any more minutes, but whatever. Lewis King looked real good. 8 for 17, but the degree of difficulty of those 8 shots, I'd say 6 of them were high degree of difficulty, NBA caliber, like creating your own shot out of just thin air. And he just looked comfortable and confident and talented. Wainwright, goated. All right? Just get this guy locked up for a few years. Give him a decent amount of money, something to make him secure. And let's be done with that chapter. Wright, I'm not big on this Wright point guard. He's good defensively, but offensively, it was a really poor showing. He almost had like a Jason Kidd triple double, not the kind where he beats his wife at the end of the night, the kind where it's like 10, 10, and 10. Carter, I don't know. I'm not really big on Tyson Carter. Mendel, terrible. Reith, nice. Reith, we need to see him again. Caver, nah, we're good. Blygenberg, why was this blonde Viking beauty stowed away like that? That kid is nice. He hit 1 shot, so of course I think he's nice. But his jumper looked good. I want to see more of him. What do you guys think? What's going on? What do you guys think about Blygenberg? All right, where are we at up here? Ayton plays 30 minutes and gets 2 rebounds. I suppose that's in relation to Sar. I agree. Diego, they did not talk to James Jones. That's a good point. Why didn't they? Thought he was there in the crowd. That would have been really nice. But wasted opportunity. What, Burner? Okay, he said they only talked to Pelinka. Sar looked nice. He did, man. Baby Malo says Blygenberg should have got more minutes. I don't even know if that's how you say it. Bleggenberg, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, fun game, fun stream. I actually enjoyed watching that game. And it was fun hanging out with you guys, man. I'll be here, hopefully not by myself. Hopefully I'll have Sundo or Salty or Romp or Gary or somebody. But it was fun hanging out with you guys, man. Leave a like if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Go Suns.
Pedro, my kid's crying, but you don't know what the you're talking about. Man, Johnson, let's go. Dunk on someone. Oh!
Frank. Second free throw for Brooks. It's off! It's off!
Passes the business. Biombo!
Mikhail has it! Oh, come on, baby. 4 seconds.
I didn't even know SSBBW existed.
Oh, shit!
You said both cheeks were gonna be spread.
fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Looking for somebody.
Oh, what the fuck?
You!
What just happened? What just happened?